Alright, so I am starting a new game of Zero Time Dilemma here. I did play the first couple minutes, tried to stream it, but ultimately, like, for some reason, my computer does not like, my internet doesn't like streaming. I don't know why. I pull in such a fast internet connection, can't do anything about it.
Up.
Like, it just freaks out, don't know why. I think I got like 100 megabits down and about 56 megabits up. I just did a speed test right before streaming.
What's wrong with you?
Didn't work. Well,
Someone's one night mistake.
A mistake?
oh, that's freaking rude. Anyways,
Maybe
get started.
Diana's.
This isn't the time for jokes.
Alright, so I'm super hyped for this game because I'm
Let me
a
guess.
huge fan of the series
helmet
ever
can't
since the
come
first
off.
one, 999. Although I didn't like the second one that much, but the first one
I
was
don't want it
amazing.
near me.
It was
Where the
so
hell did
mean
this
to
thing
him.
come from?
Okay, so like I said earlier, I did play it before trying to stream. For the coin toss that's coming up in a couple seconds, I chose the blue one and I won,
Get out of here.
which led to the game
Awesome.
ending.
This is a confinement
So,
room.
The bar is
for
only open
this
from the other
time,
side.
to keep the game going, I'm gonna
Nothing
pick
to
the other
do
coin.
but ask whoever did this to let us out.
The mastermind's right there. That kid locked us up.
So he was the one who put these on us?
Time is it? I'm at 30.
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
It
In the
talks.
shower. Maybe I should put the Japanese voices because these English voices aren't that good.
Life is simple. Don't you think? There are moments when a single snail can make a world go extinct.
Go extinct.
What the hell are you going on about?
Who are you?
I'm sure you can turn it down eventually.
Why are you doing this?
I require all of you to take part in a game.
A game?
This reminds me of
With
Jigsaw.
the fate of you, me, and the human race in the balance.
Fuck that.
Let's get started, shall we?
Okay, okay. I like this music. Dun, dun, dun.
Beneath my foot, there's a coin. One side of it is red, while the other side is blue. Which side of the coin is facing up? Make a guess. However, you only get one chance.
Do we get something if we get it right?
No freedom. I promise that I will release all of you.
And what if we're wrong?
You won't lose. You'll have to stay in the game until at least 6 of you are dead.
What? Let's go with blue.
It's red.
Right, red. It's gotta be red.
50-50 chance.
Let's do
The
this.
odds for each are the same.
Then we should vote. Wait! I can't believe you guys.
Kane's right. You're just going to do what he says?
Yeah, we
What
are.
do you think, Collins? You are the leader of this group. I will take your decision as everyone's final answer.
What are you talking about?
I'll
Who's the
let
leader?
Carlos choose.
Pick red.
It's blue.
That girl got some
So
huge
what do you say,
knockers.
Carlos?
Like, she's gonna be the one that goes crazy. I'm calling
No,
it now,
Carlos!
just because she got
Don't
big
answer
boobs. I don't know if that's stereotyping in some kind of way, shape, or form, but
Time to choose.
usually the sexy ones tend to go crazy.
You are that solitary snake.
And I really think that's going to be the case with
Fate of
this
the
one.
world
So overall,
rests in
let's see
your
what happens.
decision.
Alright. So like I said, I picked the blue one last time. So I'm going to pick the red one because this one gets the story to continue. The blue one, it goes to the end. You get the first ending.
It's red.
See? Told you it was blue.
I like how chill he is.
Carlos, you asshole! You got it wrong!
Carlos.
What were you thinking?
Hey, wait a second. Carlos isn't the one to be blamed for all this.
Right. Person who started it is.
So, what
I want
now?
to grab his nose.
You should know already. You were wrong.
He reminds me of the doctor from Assassin's Creed.
Until 6 people are dead, huh?
At least.
Let's do it.
It's possible there may be more.
It's because of these games that I'm addicted to, like, escape the room houses. Where I'm from
Why don't we hurry
Florida.
and get this
We have a
over
lot
with
of them
then?
there. Especially near Orlando.
Begin. To get to sleep.
Sleep?
When next you wake, you will have forgotten everything that just happened here.
Forget? But why?
There's no point in telling you now. You won't remember anything. Pleasant dreams.
I hate looking at that so much. Physically hurts my eyes. Alright, let's do this. Okay, one of the things I really love about the Zero Escape series is the music is always freaking on. This is great stuff. There's I think his name's like Shinji or Shunji. I think it's Shinji Jose or something like that. I don't remember his exact name, but nonetheless, he produces amazing music. Oh, look, there he is. Shinji Hosoe. Kotaru Chikashi. Zero Time Dilemma. Alright, let's get started. Wakey, wakey,
Carlos!
eggs and bakey.
Carlos!
Akane!
Bastard! What the hell's going on? You brought all of us here!
No! It's not me!
Then what the fuck is that stupid thing on your head?
Let it go, Eric. No need to take it all out on the kid.
Mira?
I wonder what this is.
I like how the mouths only move like 50% of the time.
It's better that you don't force it off.
Why do you say that?
You should listen to her. I get the feeling she's seen it before.
Bracelet?
That's what it was called a year ago. Right, Akane?
Junpei.
I don't like the way Akane and Junpei look in this game, to be honest.
How are you feeling?
Like Sigma and Phi, they look
Who's
okay.
this?
But
I am Zero.
the others, they look too different.
The second Zero.
The second?
Let me make one thing clear. This is a recording. So don't bother asking questions as I cannot answer them. I'd like to tell you an old story. 17 years ago, on a rainy morning, a woman went jogging in a large park. Her usual route led her to a fork in the road.
Okay.
Normally she'd run down the right path, but for some reason, this day, she chose the left. Along the way, she bumped into a senior citizen she saw every day. Surprised to see her, they asked, "Why did you come this way today?"
This doesn't feel like a visual novel at all.
Because there was a snail. Her body was discovered a few hours later. Murdered. They found her in some bushes along the left path.
Seems legit.
Sometimes, life is simply unfair. Don't you think?
What the hell is all this nonsense?
It's the same for all of you. The pull of an unjust fate carried you along to this moment. Only to find yourselves in this bomb shelter 50 meters below ground.
Wait, what?
50 meters isn't that
As you can see,
far,
this
right?
place is divided into
I don't know
three
meters. I'm an
sections.
American.
Carlos, Akane, and Junpei. You three are in Ward C. You will henceforth be referred to as C-Team. Your leader shall be Carlos. Next is Q, Mira, and Eric. You are located toward Q. Your name will be Q-Team. As evidenced by the name, the leader is Q.
Hey, wait!
Is this a joke?
And finally, Diana, Phi, and Sigma. Ward D is where the three of you are. Diana is the leader. That makes you the D-Team. You may wander as you like, as long as you remain within your respective wards. There is a time limit, however.
There's over the time
90
limit.
minutes.
Wait, 90 minutes?
Are up, and inject
What? The first game was 9 hours.
An anesthetic and an agent to erase your memories will be administered.
Memory erasing drugs?
Okay, so I got an hour and a half to do this.
You'll all fall into a deep, uninterrupted sleep. But you will also forget everything that occurred in those past 90 minutes.
What?
The bracelet has an additional function. A watch. Pressing the buttons on each side simultaneously will display the time.
Oh, that's useful. I'm glad the watch can tell time.
12, 10.
Today is December 31st, New Year's Eve. The year turns over in less than half a day. Unfortunately, very few of you will find yourselves able to welcome a new 2029. Take a look at the door. It's clearly marked with an X. Beyond this
X.
door is a hallway with an elevator. Riding the elevator up will take you above ground. There's no other way out. The door is easy enough to open. Simply obtain the X passes and enter them into the input device beside it.
Okay.
6 X passes are needed for it to unlock. 1 X pass will be announced every time someone dies. In blunter terms, if 6 of you die, the rest will gain all of the passwords and will be able to open the X door.
Alright, I got this.
This is bullshit.
So you just gotta make sure you don't be one of those people that die. That's kind of the point of these games. I mean, there's more to it, but that's like the basics of it.
Will automatically close and never open again.
It's not like a visual novel at all. Like, I'm reading, but it's all voice
With this
acting, so.
information, surely some of you at this point are thinking, how can I kill 6 people?
What? No one would.
I'll give you one opportunity. By majority vote, determine one team to execute.
What?
Do you see the computer in the corner of the room?
Oh my
Team
god!
names of your newfound enemies will be displayed on that monitor. Choose the team you've decided to eliminate. Each team gets 1 vote. The leader must submit it for the group. Your deadline is 13:30. Any team that hasn't voted before the time limit is up shall be penalized 2 votes.
Oh my
A
god!
group with 2 or more votes will lose. Every member of that team will be executed.
Are you kidding me? Like, I was just gonna be like, okay, I won't vote. And now I'm like, well, if I don't vote, I get penalized. Okay.
Let us begin.
Alright, we got this,
This
we got
is
this.
the decision game, a game of fate.
Alright, who am I gonna kill?
The lives
Ah,
of you, me,
wait, whose team am I on?
race hang in the balance.
Am I with Sigma and Phi, or Junpei and Akane? Who am I with? Oh, I get to choose. I'm sticking with C-Team. Okay, so I'm with Junpei and Akane. I'm okay with that. Because they're from the original games and they're like my 2 favorite characters, so this works out. And I don't want to kill them. This music, this song is super familiar. Alright. Control. It looks like they're telling us the areas in the game. Oh, what is that? Alright, so we gotta go in the room with the CAT scan looking machine. That should
So
give us.
this is the last room.
Oh, I guess we look
Yes.
everywhere.
We've checked everywhere we could.
That fan isn't gonna help anyone. Okay. Map of Ward C stored in file.
It's just as Zero said, huh? There's no way to get out, except by opening the X door.
What pisses me off is
50
like,
minutes left until the vote
I can
deadline.
only
Don't tell me you want to
experience
vote.
this once.
How can we not? If we refuse, C-Team gets 2 votes automatically. We'll die.
But
Hey, do you think this could be part of the experiment? DCOM's whole psychological test.
Nope.
What?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Because I played the first
Masked
games.
guy called himself Zero. I have no clue why he's here, but he's for real.
So that means he's actually willing to kill off a whole team?
Yeah.
But how?
He said that there's an anesthetic in our bracelets, right? So we'll be sleeping and then bam! Or maybe... There's a bunch of different ways.
Oh, yeah.
if only there was a way to contact someone on the
So,
other teams.
in all fairness, the
Why would you need
anesthetic
to
is
reach
the
them?
like safest
What, you're planning on begging
or
them not to vote
censored
C-Team
version
or
of the
something?
watches.
Well, no.
The first game was
but
the bomb in your
I thought,
intestine
why
would
not spread
detonate.
out the votes?
Second
What do you
game,
mean?
it
Remember
injected
what
a
Zero
poison,
said?
but now
The group with
anesthetic,
2 or more votes will
much
lose.
better, much more
I
preferable.
get it. Maybe C team could vote for D team, D team for Q team, and Q team for C team. Then all the teams would have 1 vote each.
That'd make it a 3-way tie. And no one would have to die?
No one
How
ever
do we
died.
make sure they know to do it?
Alright, so there's a problem here. We can't escape unless 6 people die. If no one dies, we're stuck there.
Hey! Mira! Eric! Diana!
Phi! Sigma! Can you hear us?
It's not working.
Damn it!
Hey, Akane, why don't you try using the morphogenetic field?
Oh,
Huh? Morphogenetic field?
let's do it, let's do it.
Let the game end where I treat 2. What's this supposed to
The
mean?
game end where I
The
treat
game will
you.
end, and something about 2 people? I guess the tough part is figuring out treat. If it's like trick or treat, then maybe it means there's a reward or a gift or something.
But it could also mean treatment, which would imply being cared for.
Either way, it doesn't make sense.
Hey, anyone know what
It's gonna
this
be
thing
neither
could
of
be?
those.
A box?
What's inside of it?
Maybe some kind of white smoke.
Automate Bako?
You've heard of it, Carlos?
Urashima Taro, right? Japanese folklore. Something about jumping through time, I think.
This label says Force Quit box.
What's that?
Looks like there's a keyboard.
There's probably a password that goes there.
Then something ends if you punch it in?
But what though?
Maybe the game Zero's making us play.
Wait. You really think Zero'd put something that easy here?
It seems like it wouldn't even have to be a box for that.
Didn't think it'd work.
Just pressing random buttons isn't going to solve anything.
Force quit box. Okay.
So, what now?
What can we do?
Maybe we should
How
just
about we
get
solve
this
some
voting
puzzles?
business over with.
Junpei,
No, we still have some time.
Come on, man. You're supposed to be the leader here.
How the hell did we get into this mess anyway? Do you guys have any ideas?
Judging on the last 2 games, you are gassed. Gassed and dragged here. Who is Zero? What is Zero's purpose? What is your relationship? Okay. So, I should know the answer to all of these here. Okay, so all of these are from the first game. So, There's 3 zeros. There's not one, there's 3. And they each had a different purpose. But now the first zero's purpose was to oh, spoilers. Did I say this? Alright, you know what? I was gonna say the first zero's purpose and the third zero's purpose, but let me wait on that a little bit. For now, I'm just gonna click, let's see, the relationship between Junpei and Akane. That'll be quickly found out in the first game. So there's 3 zeros, so let's click this one and see which zero they talk about.
Who is Zero?
To be accurate, you should probably ask, who is the second
See?
zero instead?
Second zero.
Then that means there has to have been a first one, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
And this game takes place in the middle
You
of
know
the
him?
first 2.
sorta. I brought it up earlier. Bracelet a lot like this one has been strapped to my wrist before. It happened last year.
But with
Connie and I
bombs.
were trapped somewhere. The person responsible back then was named Zero.
But I don't think that one has anything to do with this one.
It's gotta be connected.
Just, please, believe me.
There's a reason why. There's a reason why she's saying to believe her. Huh? Oh, I can ask all of them. Alright, so let's go through. What if I can't ask all of them? What if I can only ask 2? Alright, let's ask this one.
Why is Zero doing this?
To make us play a game, right? This decision game or whatever.
I mean, they survived the
Fate of
nonary game.
mankind on the line.
So it's true.
Do you know something, Akane?
Of
I
course.
think if we end up losing this game, we're all going to die.
We always all die.
6 billion people will.
Oh, what?
So what Sigma said back then up in DCOM was,
At this rate, 6 billion people will die.
Yes, what Sigma said is the truth.
Okay, so they're talking about the events
Have
of
you
the
ever
future.
heard of the term reverie syndrome? What causes it is unknown. Neither the nerves nor the brain have abnormalities. But somehow, this disease causes you to stop reacting to a variety of stimuli. I've heard there are people from all over the world who have become affected by this.
Hey, hold up. How does this and what we were talking about before go together?
Shouldn't you know already?
Huh?
A crisis. Mankind is currently facing what is clearly an unprecedented crisis. Those affected are sensing it's coming.
Mm-hmm.
Reverie Syndrome.
You've heard of it?
Yeah, kinda.
Is he wearing makeup? He's wearing makeup.
Akane Kurashiki.
Kurashiki.
Junpei Tenmyoji. You're both Japanese, right?
Yes?
And you both lived in Japan when you were kids. You even went to the same school.
How does he know
You're
all that?
childhood friends.
Who told you that?
Sigma. He mentioned it back in DCOM. We all lived in close quarters in that facility for 5 days. Information spreads fast. So, whose idea was it for you to join?
Huh?
The DCOM experiment. You two signed up together, right?
No, we didn't. We did this on our own.
Wait, you're telling me you guys just happened to bump into each other at DCOM?
It wasn't a coincidence. It was inevitable.
Mm-hmm. Because he
Why
wants
did
to
you
be
subject
Akane.
yourself to this circus?
I didn't mention it before? Well, I kinda really need a lot of cash. They said they'd give us 500,000 if we joined up.
Huh.
God.
Color me surprised. Thought a hero of justice had no need of money.
A what?
Didn't you say you're a firefighter? A really good one? You faced off against danger and saved a whole bunch of people. Sounds like a hero to me.
I just have good instincts. Doesn't seem to matter where I find myself. They're pretty good at telling me which path has death at the end.
Oh, okay. So I learned a little bit about them. Well, at least Carlos. I already knew about Junpei and Akane from previous games.
Do you hear something?
These nuts? I mean,
Over there.
Gab!
Where did you come from?
here's a dog.
Looks like you made it here using this vent.
Does that mean it's connected to the surface?
I don't think so. A vent to the surface would defeat the purpose of a bomb shelter.
So he came from another ward then.
It's too dark, I can't see anything. But Ward Q is down that direction, right? Think you can fit in there, Akane?
No, there's no way.
Someone likes cake too much.
Oh, I know. Let's cut off Junpei's arm. He should be able to fit through then.
Hey, Mira! Eric!
No answer, huh?
Hello, look at the dog. He has
Hey,
a
Gab.
paper thing.
Did they steal you away from DCOM too?
But why the dog?
Maybe they felt bad about leaving him alone up there?
Baloney. You really think Zero'd do us any favors?
Look at his freaking collar.
I think I got an idea that may work. This case. It holds medication, doesn't it?
Uh-huh. It's empty.
Did that bastard Zero take the meds?
I still think this could work. We can use it. Wait a sec.
A beer coaster and a pen.
I found them on the counter of the bar.
There's something written on it.
Oh, I did that.
Hello, Carlos here. C-Team is voting for D-Team. So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Oh! You're going to put it in the case and have Gab go through the vent.
Cross your fingers he can get to Q-Team.
You really think it'll be that simple?
So we shouldn't?
Well, I guess we don't have anything to lose. Why don't we give it a shot?
I mean, their lives. Okay. Now push the dog in the vent. Push him. Oh my
What
god.
did you throw?
Cheese. Picked it up at the coaster. Was over there on the counter.
Why don't we just toss in some ketchup and pickles too? Maybe next time he comes back, he'll be a hot dog. It was a joke.
Oh my god, his face is perfect.
5 minutes left.
Gab's not come back.
Let's just vote, Carlos. Like I said, if
Oh,
we
wait.
forfeit,
I know!
Wait, who am I supposed to vote for again? I forgot. Son of a...
hey,
Crap.
there's one thing we can do.
What is it?
You remember what you wrote on the Gab letter?
Nope.
The what?
The message we sent the furry pigeon to deliver?
Okay.
C-Team is voting for
For
D-Team.
D-Team.
So D-Team should vote for Q-Team, and Q-Team for C-Team.
Yeah. So what?
Okay.
So, vote for Q-Team instead.
What? Junpei, you can't be suggesting. If we do that, they'll end up with 2 votes and...
Yep, Q-Team will be out. Granted, this whole thing is assuming our initial plan works. The note makes it to D-Team, and Diana votes the way we want her to. Think about it for a second. 6 people have to die or we're never getting out of this bomb shelter. Those are the rules of the decision game according to Zero.
I don't like this new
Balancing votes
Junpei.
won't do us any good. We'll just end up falsely prolonging someone's death.
Junpei,
Junpei would never do these things. So something clearly happened.
Come on, Carlos, vote for Q-Team.
no, you can't!
If I vote for C-Team, there's a possibility that the other teams will betray me. Okay, time to decide. Alright, if I vote... Alright, I'm supposed to vote for D-Team, I think. Where's my log? Yeah, okay, yeah. Alright, I'm supposed to vote for D team. If I vote for D team, then assuming everyone follows the instructions, we should be fine. But then nobody dies. If nobody dies, we don't get the cards. If we don't get the cards, we can't escape. And also, if you vote for D team, if someone didn't get the paper, then they might not understand, and we might get 2 votes, and then I die. Or if they see the paper, they might double vote and betray. So should I betray them? Okay, let me think. I can betray, and that would guarantee. No, because both teams can still vote for me. So does it really matter who I vote for? So if teams Q and D vote for me, we're dead no matter what. So I can try to betray. I can try to betray Team Q if they got the message, and if Team D voted for Team Q like anticipated, that would execute Team Q, and that would make me halfway there. But if I did that, then Team D would have no trust in me because we clearly backstabbed them. Or they saw that we backstabbed Team Q. So, should I be honest? But if I do and they double vote me, I'm dead. Okay. Son of a gun. What should I do? Like, I literally don't know. For now, I'm gonna actually stop this video, and I'm gonna continue right after.